Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Shout out to everyone here, man. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming on in. You're here with the crypto lifer, the craziest maniac on earth. But you know why? Because I do me's. I get to do me every single day. And if you got to do yourself every single day, would you give a damn that you would have? Splash water in your face. Push it to the limit. Get yourself going and get started. You're here with the crypto lifer. We're about to go through these charts like you read about, man. Let's go. Shout out to everyone here. Music is too loud. Yes, it is, baby. Yes, it is. It always is when we start the show because we like to pump it up. Sound is low, so you want that sound nice and loud. I feel you. You want me in your ear. You want me in the ear. You want me right here in the golden pocket, right there. How's that? Check your mic, brother. No, that sounds overmodulated. That sounds beautiful. Can't hear you. Doesn't make any sense. I see my levels beautifully. Everything looks really nice. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. You're here with the crypto lifer. So we opened a call right here on XTC last night at about 12. I said, please take the call, lifers. I said, please. You ever had a mentor beg you to get into a trade? We put basil in the sun. There you go. Thank you, Summer. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Perfect Sammy, cup in handy. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Yeah, and now this is what happens. We form, and now I see the progressions. I'm starting to learn how everything progresses because it all moves together. Shout out to Jesse P for the $33.33 for the ADA call. You're the man, Jesse. I love you, man. I know when Jesse's making money, baby, because he likes to share it, baby. Shout out to Jesse B up in the spot. Appreciate you. One of my admins, most dear admins. Appreciate you so much for all your help and your just 100% loyalty, man. I'd walk into a fire with you, my friend, day in and day out. Shout out to my peoples. We got to get you back on the live stream. People are missing you. I've already had some requests, some DMs, even tutoring sessions. People say, really like to see Jesse again on the live. I say, all right, we got to get him up on the live. This is a blessed channel. Feels good to be here. Shout out to Fahai. Shout out to Rodney Robinson. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. If you're here, you're a very lucky person. You came, you're already doing the right thing. If you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. I begged my peoples to take this call. So far, I'm not saying we're up huge. It's not like an SRK moment or a UOS last night, but up 10% nicely from the mentor call or from the bottom aggressive buy at the bottom of the channel. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Coming on in, man. Piling on in, jumping on in as Bitcoin holds high levels and continues to pump. Cardano doing something amazing. Cardano doing something absolutely amazing like Cardano, man. Guys, look out for Cardano. I'm telling you right now, I'm excited to see what can happen to this ecosystem. I'm excited for Cardano. Shout out to the Symptotic Trader. Shout out to everyone here, man. I love your energy. Starting with XDC today, not Bitcoin. Well, I just wanted to show everyone, this is the call that I begged everybody to take. I begged people, like, inside of my trading group. Again, none of this is financial advice to the watcher on YouTube. All right? I love you, and I love my community. We're all about helping people and educating them. This is a channel about helping and educating people. No profanity. No hate speech. All love here. Everyone is invited. Binary, LGBT, I don't care what you are. You are invited. Black, white, Spanish, Chinese, Mongolian. Whatever you are invited. You are loved here. If you call yourself a crypto lifer, if you care about other people, if you want to make a change in the world, you are invited. Okay? You are invited. You are invited. Yo, bro, we should set a segment about S&P 500 and its correlation to the BTC pump and the dumps. We'll talk about that. 15% ADA already, profit taken, and double stakes. Shout out to Fred Stormer. Appreciate you, man. Living but love. We are family here. Truth. Shout out to my dude. Shout out to Rodney Robinson. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Cisco Kid, connect your Trust Wallet to MetaMask and then go to the website, claim the MetaMask. I promise it works, man. The money's coming. I have claimed 3 times, and after that, it's not working anymore. Any ideas? Claimed what? I don't know what he's talking about. Shout out to the ADA call. Let's take a look at Cardano, and then we'll take a look at Bitcoin. There was also a call earlier for Cardano. $10 super chat from Dirty Harry. Guesstimate for ADA in 5 years. Top 4 chain price range in the family. The Lifers, thoughts on everything ADA. Many thanks. Shout out to Dirty Harry for the $10 super chat. Are you a lifer? Yes, you are. Appreciate you. Thank you very much for throwing down right off the bat. Thank you for my 2 super chatters. Killing it right off the bat, man. Appreciate each and every one of you. And for Anku with the 610 VWAP. I think that's BAT, right? Thailand BAT? I don't know, though. I could be out of my mind completely. No idea what I'm saying when it comes to foreign currencies. I am not like, oh yeah, I know exactly what that is. No, I am not. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Please hit the like button. We're going to get it pumping up. This is the most adrenaline-filled stream you've ever been on. This is like a ride. You've never been to a live stream like this. Don't even try to say you have. Don't try to equate it to something you've seen before. You are ready to go on a ride of your life. You're ready to make money. Learn how to make money. You're learning how to educate yourself. I quit my 9 to 5. I do not do that anymore. I do not work for someone again. I will never work for another person ever again for the rest of my life, for as long as I live. And it's because I started dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin at the right times. Okay? All right? And yes, you know, one of my good friends is YouTube, and Bitcoin made me very, very rich because I did come to YouTube and I learned everything about cryptocurrency. So, internally, YouTube propagated cryptocurrency to the masses. And I'm doing the same every single day. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Charles just said he expects $7 ADA by the end of the run. I expect at least $10 due to the hype and the FOMO. Oh, $10 ADA? Easy. Easy. Come on, $12 ADA, man. Let's get serious. Let's get absolutely serious. Like, yeah, there's a chance ADA makes me a millionaire. There's a chance. Seriously. ADA alone. Where would ADA have to go to make me a millionaire? That's going to be today. I'll do a, I'll do a $25 in BTC. I don't like to use the word because for some reason it kind of, but I'll do $25 in BTC. Right now, I'm gonna ask myself, what price would ADA have to be for me to become a millionaire right now? Right now. What price would ADA have to be for me to become a millionaire? Whoever gets closest to that value, I'm going to, we're going to talk in a DM, Telegram, and I'm going to bless you. Okay? Giving away. Oops. Giving away my knowledge every single day. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. So I want you guys to find out what price ADA would have to be for me to become a millionaire. ADA just dumped. We'll lock it in from where I'm at right now. From where I'm at right now. It would basically have to go. You guys think I got bags bigger than that. I wish I did. I wish I did. I wish I had bags that big. I only wish I had bags that big of ADA. You know what I'm saying? But I do not, my friends. But I do not. All right, so right now, on the dot, literally on the dot, ADA's at $2. It gives me $75,000. I have 37,000 ADAs. So right now I have $75,000. I can't even believe that. I can't believe that. Yo, thank you, dear Lord, man. Thank you, dear Lord. Like I put my hard-earned money into Cardano years ago, man. Now I have $75,000 in Cardano. Like, so Cardano would have to go to 20 for me to make 750. Right? So we'll stop it here. $1. Yeah, that'll be amazing. 38. So if someone does the math, we got to do the math. 1 million divided by my 37,000. Exactly how many? I'll do exactly 37,449 ADA. All right. 26.7. The first guy, Rodney said $24. I think he's going to hit it. I think no one's closer than that. After I started giving away clues too, we got some 18. We got a 22.6 now. He's still closer at 24. Spot on right now. Funny, he might have been smart and gone to I actually posted my portfolio. So anyone could have figured this out in my Patreon. You could have gone to where I posted my portfolio, seen my ADA. You could have done the math. That was free money right there. To the observer, to the quick observer. Oh crap, I said $1 higher, 25.33. Guys, tell me who did it right, even timing it right. I don't want to, 25, 33, 22. Did these come late, though? Check my price. I only wish I had put more money into Cardano. Had I only known that that was going to happen. Had I just put in 10 more times the money, I'd almost have $250,000 on Cardano. Anyway, it is what it is. Let's get into Bitcoin. If you're new to the show, we go over Bitcoin total 2 every single day, which kind of helps you scope the market and see what's going on in the market. I also give live trades. I make live trades. I show and prove every single day. I like to show what's going on, show you what I'm doing so you guys understand that this is real. I'm not playing around. I'm not just some like rich kid who just likes to play around with YouTube and make it look like I'm rich. I worked a night shift. I busted my butt. I grinded from 0 to hero, and I'm still here on the grind. I'm still a beginner. I'm still learning my way. I still have so much to learn. All right, woke up this morning. First thing that happened to me is I had to pee. I always have to pee when I wake up. It probably happens to you. It happens to me. I don't know, but it did. First thing I had to do was I had to go to the bathroom, okay? When I was like, all right, what do I have to do? I have to go to the bathroom. And I said, well, I got to walk to the bathroom. And I got up, and I swung my legs on the ground, and I walked to the bathroom. And I said, you know what? What a blessing that I can walk, because there's people in a wheelchair right now younger than me. They went to Afghanistan, or they did something for our country, roadside bomb, you name it, even car accidents with friends. Things have just happened, and now they cannot walk to the bathroom. And so I started my day saying, thank you, dear Lord, for my ability to walk to the bathroom, and then continued the gratitude throughout the day. That's just continuing. Thank you for this glass of water. Help me make a profitable trade today and be humble. Help me take my profits and not let the greed take me down. And the more patient, the more humble you are, the patient, humble trader. We should call this the patient, humble traders, man, because the more patient and humble you are, it's weird, the more money you will make. Greed will not make you more money. Isn't that weird? Abundance does not come from greed. It will eventually ruin anyone who gets their abundance through greed. Okay, we're taking a look at XDC right now, and it's getting oversold again on the 15-minute. We take a look at in the 1 hour, it's still got momentum to the upside, and we're just getting the cross there on the MACD that says we could get more momentum. Now, a little lack of volume and some sell pressure here, but so far so good. We could open this up and say, okay, is it now in a rising wedge? Or actually more of an ascending triangle, right? And if you missed the last call, you could open up shop right here with a stop loss below the previous low. I don't want to change the call because I want to track the old call, but this would be the new call. Very similar. Same idea. Very similar, same idea. All right. So shout out to anyone that got into XDC. We basically bought the beginning breakouts here. This kind of area here on the low as it started to come out. As I saw the pennant last night. And so far, so good. Playing up to the upside. Looking really, really nice. All right. Now let's get into the day, into the show. We'll look into Cardano for the 333 Super Chat. Shout out to you, my friend. And this other man wants a projection of Cardano. So I said, look for a retest. We never got it. It just kept going. But it might come back down now. That might be the retest. We might be coming back down, right? Measured move for Cardano, $2.14. I had you at a low here at Cardano. Look at this. Inverted head and shoulders with a break to the upside. Breaking the trend line. MACD was turning. Stochastics were low. Everything that you want. Was the price inside a bullish pattern? Yes. Were there any moving average? Well, we bounced right here off of the 80-day moving average. Beautiful. Then we took the 50-day and went above it too, and then we broke above all the moving averages. Okay? Here was your entry when the moving averages are tight. I go over this on a tutoring session every day. Tight moving averages. Sell when they get loose. That would have been the sell right there. Now it's going to bottom out, do its thing, but look for these they got to get tight again. And price needs to touch the 21-day moving average. This is the same thing that every single chart does. Have no fear. Crypto Lifer's here. And so check it out. Have no fear. Crypto Lifer is here, man, to get you to figure out what's happening. And there, once Cardano hits that, it will reset on the 1 hour. Then you want to see if you got room to run on the 4 hour, and you do. Tells you that this could be a bigger trade in hand. Now I'm already projecting Cardano's next move. So let's delete everything in the past because that does nothing for us. Let's become masters of the future. Let's project into the future so that we may take that projection and turn it into actualization. Turn projections into reality. A very similar thing you should be doing with your own reality in real life. That's why trading will actually teach you how to actually manipulate reality. So you actually start living in your own reality. Like look, Crypto Lifer was just a logo one day. that I created. Then it was a YouTube channel that I put the logo on. Everything I'm doing right now, everything you're a part of, was simply an idea that came out of my imagination. So is this trade. This trade is coming out of my imagination. That's why I'm so fascinated by trading, and I love it because I'm always using my creative mind and my critical thinking. Highly likely that this touches the 21. Look at the last time we would have pumped. And let me show you this. If you don't believe me, I backtest all my theories, and then I replay them in my head, and I replay them in real time. Watch this. You're in a bull pennant. You're even in, look at this. Let's break down. You should be doing this a lot. You're in a trade. You want to see where the trade's going to go? Look where the trade has been. The past will tell you about the future, right? Let's get Bruce Lee on us. Let's get all philosophical on ourselves and like really get crazy. But cup and handle right here, looking really nice. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. If you're new, this is the Crypto Lifer Show. I am a savant type technical analyst that can make patterns and find patterns, and I can find more patterns than almost anyone I've ever seen in a very fast amount of time. I've been doing this for a long, 5-6 years over and over again. I've been trading for about 15 years with my first trade, even though I didn't know what I was doing. But when I started dabbling, and I'm here to show you guys how to find patterns and use patterns to make money. It's what I do for a living. That's what I'm teaching. That's what I teach people how to do. I teach people technical analysis. This is an educational channel, right? So in this one spot, right, we found a bull flag, an inverted head and shoulders, and a bit of a cup and handle. There's your handle as well. Handle breaking up to the upside, right? I'm sure we could find something else. I mean, we have an Adam and Eve double bottom. What is that? There's your Adam and Eve double bottom. It's when you have a poked out downward low. It's basically a double bottom, but the right bottom is more curved and the left bottom is more of a dagger angle. They match pretty close to the same areas with this wick down here. And that's what's called an Adam and Eve double bottom, okay? Then you have what's called an inverted head and shoulder inside of that. They break to the upside 68% of the time. You have a shoulder, you have a head, and you have a right shoulder. Boom. Should have broken up there, but it got rejected by previous support and resistance. And that's why you use support and resistance when you trade. All right? So look at this call. I would have played this call to the upside. Let's let it play out. It does its thing, right? Now watch. Every time the price got far away from the 21, it came back. Like right here. This is what you start to project. We're either going to do this. We're going to come to some support and bounce. But eventually, we're going to have to touch the white line. And there we go. See, we came back. We touched the white line. Right? Boom, to the upside. Also, that was the measured move out of this pennant, which is pretty high if you look at the cup and handle. Oh, Michelle, I love you so much. Guys, everybody, this is my sister. She's a rock star. She's awesome. She's jet setting to New York. Michelle, did you buy Bitcoin?
I did buy Bitcoin.
Oh my God.
Thanks to my bro, yo.
That's so cool.
Oh yeah, living the life, living the crypto dream, making it real. Taking vacays with my bro.
Jet setting from the VIN.
Yeah, I'm on a plane back to New York City. I got a show tonight. I'm also an actress, comedian, DJ. Check me out, yo.
Michelle Price, do you have a website? You have something going on that we can tell them?
MichellePriceProducer.com.
MichelleProducer.com. And
check us out at Discotheque NYC on Instagram.
Discotheque NYC at Instagram. They make progressive house music and
electronic music,
yeah,
live
EDM.
instrumentalist, soul, disco, funk, jazz. It's all about
and they're going to be traveling all around the world doing their thing.
Fun.
Yep.
And yeah, we're getting into NFTs and all those things. So artists out there, don't forget, crypto's for you too.
Yeah. Michelle, have a great day. Have a great night. Be safe. Have a good flight.
Thank you.
Love you.
Always be grateful.
Always be grateful. Thank you, Michelle.
I love you.
So
fun.
Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. They were coming on in. Okay. Excellent. She's cooler than you, Lifer. She has style. Oh, excellent. Why are we not playing her shiz on the stream? Wow, that was awesome. Crypto Sis. Wow, she's cool. His sister, nice. Oh, wow. Bro and sis lifers. Go, Crypto Sis, go. All right, so check it out. Measured moves help you find out where price will go, right? Anyway, so Cardano. So this is my next idea for Cardano. You know what I'm saying? And this is like, you know, how you make projections. I would have made the measured move right here. And you're not perfect. You never know what's up. Keeps going. Right here, every time you stall at a previous resistance, I would have made a flag, right? Once the flag breaks, the flag becomes a falling wedge. You see what I'm saying? And then you get ready to play the falling wedge. My system keeps you poised and ready. And then you know you have to touch the 21. And then you're ready for your next move, either to the upside or you know, it doesn't make it. And you get stopped out. So I like to show up when price hits the 21 at the end of a pennant or a falling wedge. Highly likely that this will play out for you every single time. Right there, 21, boom, nice way to play. So you find your patterns. And look, they're always there. It's insane how they're always there. Look at this. This is the 4 hour. If I switch to the 1 hour, do you guys see it? Does anybody else see it? The inverted head and shoulder right here. There's your shoulder. There's your head. There's your shoulder. We bounce to the upside. Measured move would be the neckline to the head. You'd even take the right kind of swing sometimes. And that becomes the measured move right here, up, out. And then we always get in retest. We retest. It must have been a previous resistance zone back there. It's why we stop. And that's Cardano for you in a nutshell, my friends. So, this is what I see happening for Cardano. Get your boots ready. Strap up. And it's going to reset, of course. It had a beautiful run. Might double top up here. You never know. And this could be a smaller or a bigger flag. I don't know what it's going to do exactly. It could end up going to the downside here. More slanted. We don't know what's going to happen. You could even, sometimes I draw two patterns. And I let it sit. And then I erase the one that it didn't go in. You know what I'm saying? And I change it to a pennant or a wedge. So this is how I do. This is the genius of the crypto lifer. No one can teach you this. This is my own creative intuition based off of what I've seen in the charts. No one can teach you this stuff. But it's also, I also know what goes on. Like, we've got to touch this 21. I think this 21 kind of goes long and we hit it here. Kind of more negates the fact that we go down there and more sideways. But we'll see. We will see for Cardano. Beautiful to see it sitting at $2, baby. $2 Cardano, man. $2 Cardano. I'm one of the happiest people you've ever seen. Cheers to my Cardanians. Cardanians, my friend. Cardanians. I just coined that. No one's ever said that. I've never heard it. Cheers to my Cardanians. Shout out to all my peoples on the live, man. Thank you for coming on into the live stream. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Total 2 dominance. Actually, you know what? It's too fun today. It's a Friday, isn't it? I'm getting frisky. I always told you guys I'm super happy about Friday. I'm like a little kid. I always remember getting out of school on a Friday. Every single time. Always remember it. So look. So here's our idea for a trade recently, right? Sorry about those. Is to get in this funky little pennant, right? Cardano pumping back to 144. Let's take a look at it. And this is the measured move of, look, this very large cup and handle Cardano was in. Look at it. See this? Very large cup and handle. Look for Cardano go back to some serious highs, doing serious damage. And look, what do we see again? What do we see again? It's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. Just wait for it. 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 So look, double bottom. It did the Bitcoin thing. Okay. It has a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. It's in a new bull pennant. Let's delete this old word. I said delete it. Why are you not deleting yourself? So this is what I'm seeing now. Two bullish patterns inside of each other, right? That's also a bit of a, it's in a giant cup and handle as well, which we've already established. Short-term target, like in the next week, couple days even. Cardano breaking up to the upside 140, Matic breaking up to the upside 145. Once it breaks this local high at 147, she's gone, baby, she's gone. She has the double top space coming out, and she's doing what I call is a bit of a flip up here. When the MACD's about to turn, and no, it gets a buy pressure signal to the upside. Highly likely this is going to play up to some upside movement, okay? You could jump in on Matic right now at 145.88. I'd look for the 15-minute to reset. It's ready to rock. 15-minute and 30-minute are in your favor. Highly likely you can play Cardano right now to the upside. I personally would do that. Again, don't do anything I do in this channel. None of this is financial advice. I just win 40 out of 50 of my trades. Don't take any of my advice. I show up every single day and I obsessively chart, but there's no way I could hit a winner. So don't take any of my advice, please. None of this is financial advice. This is all for entertainment purposes only. That's why we got the music. That's why I sound like a DJ. And that's why I keep it rocking all day long. Back to the wall. He's going. It's a grand slam. He hasn't hit a home run in 3 weeks. He's in a bit of a slump. Well, he strikes out on the first swing. Ha! It's been rough for him. Looks like he has some shoulder problems. Will he get through? Crypto Lifer's at the plate. He swings again. Strike two. The pitcher's got him now. Throws a curveball. Foul tip. Man. Wow, what? That one went into the dirt. Ball one. Oh my gosh. He threw it wide now, trying to get the lifer to swing outside. Ball two. Wow, now look. Wait. The pitcher looks. Oh, wow, another ball right up near the shoulder of Crypto Lifer. The count is full. It's 3-2. What's going to happen? Right down the middle. The Crypto Lifer swings. It's a home, mother. Run. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Matic beginning to pump makes me very, very happy as I love my Matic. 30-minute, 1 hour has one more pump in it too. I like this trade going up to the upside. May not hit the exact target here. May pump a little bit, but looks very, very highly likely. So Matic right here, entry at 145. Because the 30 minutes in your favor and the 15-minute in your favor. If you want to be even more precise, wait for the 7-minute to cook back. But I mean, it still has room to move too. Matic breaking out of this beautiful pennant that we just drew. Inverted head and shoulders, neckline getting cracked. Highly likely it'll play out. 4 hours just getting started in our favor, ready to rock to the upside. If you play this 4-hour trade, it will hit the target. Highly likely you're going to get a 23% gain out of this trade. So, Matic, baby. I'll swing this out to the Patreon, so if they're working hard, doing their thing, they can jump on in. We're going to start getting into 4-hour trades instead of 1-hour trades. You're going to see as the market gets more bullish, I extend the time frame. You don't have to be so tight. When the market's tight, you get small, you take what you can out of the market. When the market gets big, you open up. You take even more out of the market. You make your sack bigger. The bigger the market, the bigger the sack. You know what I'm saying? So the bigger the time frame. We're trying to make some serious doja here. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate you guys. So let's watch this. You can watch it on the 1 minute to be really precise, which it's high on the 1 minute. Wait for the 1 minute to reset. You can be as precise as you want, even if you think it's going to be a bigger trade, right? That was probably your dip buy, though, at 146. This thing is flying. Just getting started on the MACD on the 2 hour. I mean, this thing is gone. 1 hour, 4 hours in our favor, ready to rock. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Catch a breakout. If you miss the breakout, try to get the retest. It'll hit. I'm telling you, once it breaks this line right here that I just drew, 47.123, which technically it's kind of doing its thing. Matic breaks this previous high on this wick. She's gone today. She's gone. Shout out to everyone in the Matic trade. Appreciate each and every one of you. Who wants to see my Matic trade? Can you send a super chat? Not sure what he's talking about the super chatting. Chat is disabled. Whoa. Woot woot. Actually looks like David Guetta. Can't wait to see the photos. XRP Muser. Shout out to XRP Muser up in the spot, man. Sam, what do you think about Flow? Looks like big names involved. Yeah, I like Flow. Maybe if you guys look back at my top NFT, guys, I make so many videos, right? If you go back to my channel and you find this one video, see where it is here. It's my top 10 NFTs to make you a millionaire. The old saying, as the old saying goes. Top 10 coins to boom you up to the upside. 128 people watching. 120. Can we get the likes up to 100 likes, please, so we get that algorithm pumping? Not sure why I gotta beg. I know I can make you money every single day. 69 people. I explained this the other day. A lot of people got into this live stream because they needed help. They were lost. They needed someone to explain cryptocurrency. They wanted someone to show them how to trade and vice versa, all that good stuff. And when you hit the like button, you help the algorithm, help those people find me. So do a good service to the world. Hit the like button and help other people find the channel. They need it more than you do. You might be more situated. Things might be going great for you. There's someone out there right now going through YouTube, probably watching the wrong YouTuber, looking for hope, looking for faith, and they need it. Flo has some huge names involved. Yeah, I like Flo. You better be hitting that like button, people. Come on, people. Don't do the right thing. Yeah, so the like button really helps me help other people. That's my goal here, is to tutor as many people as we can and get them away from the bank system that is parasitic, the parasitic banking system, and get them into a community-driven crypto space where they can live out their dreams and actually be who they really want to be. Because we're all being dragged down by a blood-sucking, parasitic financial system. It's the facts of life, and that's why I chose cryptocurrency. I chose a new way. I chose a better way. What are your thoughts on Polka markets? I think it's cool. I never really did a deep dive into it. I'd have to take a look. Send Coffee 333 from Tenacious Tim. Send them super chats. 199 from Rodney Robinson. Thank you very much for the love. We should do a segment about the S&P. I'll talk about that as well. Shout out to Jesse B for the $33.33. Really appreciate everyone throwing me the super chats. Thank you so much for the love. But I made a video here. Where is it? Let's find it here. And it's my top 10 NFT video. Top 10. You really should watch this. I'm telling you, there's gains in these stuff. Top 10 NFTs that you better have in your portfolio. Just watch this video, man.
To serve a primary need for F.
I talked about Rev way back when it was nothing, man. This
IO earn profits by owning virtual
Polka City
gas stations.
Struggled a little bit. That call might have been the only one. I give you Ukomi here. I give you Flow. I talk about them all. Rarible, TVK. I break down the coins that I think are going to be huge, right? There's Flow right there.
And they're making connections.
Sandbox.
The Sandbox. So
Rev doing, Ren doing stuff. And these were more obsolete ones that most people didn't even know about.
Up on the list,
Crowns and game credits. You should take a look at these calls. These calls are obscure. A lot of people don't know. And these could make you a killing. I did a lot of research when I make these videos. Jump on in, man. It would help you. Hey, look, there's the Crypto Lifer. Bitcoin to 60K. ADA exploded. That looks pretty nice. That works. That's a very readable thumbnail. Me and my guy, I'm telling him, you need the thumbnail to be seen right there, easy, ready to rock. Behind me, you can see it, and it's tiny. You can still see the thumbnail. I'm very impressed with my graphics team. Unbelievable. To my lead graphics guy. Unbelievable. He's doing an unbelievable job. Shout out to you, Saad. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. So watch Matic. There's a call out for Matic doing its thing, and then we're going to get into Bitcoin Total 2, and show you what's going down in the marketplace today. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Because with your time, it becomes a trade with your time. Every single thing. You can't do anything without trading your time. That's it. So therefore, that's the number one asset you have. And then with that comes all other assets. Most valuable asset. Everything has its place. So Matic, I highly doubt, even though you're catching a breadstick, I believe there's a bigger breadstick coming. 4 hours looking very, very nice. Just don't look at the other time frames and let it ride. Okay? You can get this on Coinbase, Binance, whatever you want. And again, that's what I'm going to do. None of this is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please get yourself a financial advisor and do your own due diligence before getting into any call or trade. Booming today, Bondly up 166%. Buying old hacked beatdowns tends to be the new move lately. Buying hacked beat up projects. Look, 166% from Bondly. Parsec, my baby, up 37%. I bought Parsec down at 19 cents, doing a 3x. My baby, Parsec. You could have got it back at the beginning at 28 cents not too long ago. It a 300% gain on Parsec. Most people don't even know what Parsec is. I luckily bought it from Elio Trades, man. I handed it to Elio, man. I was watching his thing one day, and I was like, you know, I like what he's saying about it. It made sense. I connected with his residents, and it said, you know what, I understand what he's saying. I'm going to go with it. You're the hardest working man I know. I love you, bro. Shout out to XRPM user up in the spot. Appreciate you, man. Yo, we were all at Jordy's house yesterday, man, and we were talking about you, man. We missed you, bro. We had dinner. We kicked it. It was like old times at the beach house, man, looking out over the water, like, and, you know what? You would have been there. And he's like, man, where's Muser, man? Where's Nikolai, man? He doesn't call you Muser. I should have been like, Muser? XRP Muser? If you don't like it, you will lose all the crypto. If you don't hit the like, you will lose all crypto. Captain Crunch, lifer for life. What do you think about Quant? I love Quant. Let's take a look at it. Oh, I missed it. Beautiful day, beautiful market, good vibes all around. We miss you. That's all I want you to know is we miss you. We know you're doing your thing and having a blast out there, man, but we miss you a lot. We miss you a lot. Shout out to you out. I'm alive, man. Give Jordy my love. I will, man. I will, man. He knows. He knows. So apparently I look like David Guetta. Someone wrote, Lifer looks like David Guetta. Let's look at David. Who does David Guetta look like? I don't know if I look like this dude. I don't think so. Or maybe look at this. Wait. No, wait. There it is. I guess there's some, you know, just saying all white. Oh, wow. Look at that, though. Jacked up at 53-year-old David Guetta is ripped. Dude, ripped at 53, man. You can do it too, man. Never give up on yourself. I love that. Okay. I see Parsec breaking up to the upside as well. Watch Parsec. Already up 142%. And it's just getting started. Okay. Look, shoulder, head, and shoulder. Watch it break this neckline. Might come back down. I would DCA into this project. I wouldn't even start playing around with like being precise. I would just start dollar cost averaging into it. Highly likely it breaks back up to $2, its previous high. There's a 4X waiting for you. 235 even to the high there at 268. There's a 400% waiting for you guys on Parsec. Don't say, you know, for me personally, I'm in Parsec and I'm holding Parsec for the long run, man. I think it's going to be a big coin and a nice project. And it came out of nowhere, and it's holding some substantial gains. For sure, fam. I'll post a bunch. Follow my Instagram, too. Nsulo at 2528. Follow my dude. Follow Nsulo at 2528. Let's blow up his Instagram right now. As many people as you can today. I want 100 people running to his Instagram. I want to show him the lifer power, man. Let's take over his Instagram. Send them super chats. Send coffee. Can an admin find out who won the challenge today so we can send them that guacamole? Thank you for the 333. Oh, I actually do have some coffee. Summer Bean? Man. Babe, could you get me the coffee maybe if you ever get, or send Summer? I never drink coffee, but I got this awesome cacao coffee that I love, and I would like to take a sip. Okay. Let's get into brass tacks. People are sick of watching the Lifer converse, but it's a Friday, man, and I'm a human being. I'm not a machine, even though people think I'm a cyborg of types. Okay. I gave you the projection. I said we were in a falling wedge. I told you that the measured move was $1.1 trillion for all of the altcoins. I showed you we were an inverted head and shoulder. I told you it was time to probably get down. We made a pennant, we broke out. We made another flag, we broke out. We made another flag, inverted flag, broke out. We made another one, broke out. We're now back again at $1 trillion for the altcoins. They are not stopping. 4 hour has momentum to the upside. It is what it is. 1 hour actually resetting. And honestly, it's resetting with upward momentum, really. It's flagging out. This is this is what we're talking about. This is my system, man. And it's very simple to learn. Get on into my Patreon and you will learn why we're very profitable here at the Crypto Lifer, because we know how to track the price like an animal, like a lion tracks its prey. Look, this is going to keep coming to the downside. The stochastics are deadly accurate, and I know them like the back of my hand now. I play with this oscillator and I know it so well. I play with it like 5 hours a day. Sounds... Pause. I can't. I just. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Are you kidding me? You brought me my coffee? You're the sweetest woman on earth. My wife brought me my coffee. It was outside in the refrigerator in the garage. Like, that was like, she had to go pretty far for that. Still amazing. You're gonna go blind, Rodney Robinson. Yeah, you're gonna go blind. Remember, they used to tell the Irish kids that. Shout out to, hi Sam, thoughts on Matic short term? It's rallying. Crypto Greg, you're the man. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you so much. I just put a call out for Matic. It's funny, me and you, Crypto Greg, on the same page every single time. I just put a call out for it. I'll take a look at it for you. We're going over total 2 right now, but let's just duplicate the screen. Run my Matic call over on the side. And that's what I'll do. I'll keep the show going. I'll flip over to super chats. I just put a call out for Matic. I believe it's pumping to the upside. Entry on the 4 hour looks great. 1 hour is a little high, so it needs to flag out up here at one point, you know? But the 30-minute and the 15-minute were both looking spicy. So, look at that pump on the 15-minute. Had you caught this flag on the 15-minute, look how long it flagged on the 15-minute. And this is what I talk about, guys. Last night I said the same thing about how to track BTC. Thank you so much for the $30 super chat. Appreciate Crypto Greg, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. So, look, this is a beautiful flag. It's coming to the downside like this while it flags out. So it flags down while it flags out flat. And because it's flagging down while it flags out flat, boom, you know that there's built up progression momentum. That's built up energy. Normally, look, up, oscillator came down, we came down. That's normal. Here we go, look, let's go through the oscillator. Up, oscillator comes up. Stochastics, up. Oscillator comes down. Oscillator, price goes down, oscillator comes down. Oscillator goes up, we go up again. Oscillator comes down, we go down again. See how we go up and down? Okay, so every time you go up, what you do is you draw a flag. It's very simple what I'm teaching you. All right? You hope it stays. If it doesn't stay in the flag, you begin to draw a falling wedge. You track the falling wedge until you get low stochastic, and you enter the trade. Now, then you draw support and resistance lines, and you look if the price can get above them. If the price closes and it can't get above it, you get out of the trade. You don't wait, and then you miss this because it says, hey, it didn't break above a resistance. And it's not bullish unless it breaks above the previous high. So Matic needs to break this high, or it's in a downtrend, a bigger downtrend, So, and that's, so you use projections to get yourself through the trade. So the 15-minute had to reset. We had a beautiful pump. Once Matic pumped, I said, okay, we'll put it in a pennant like this, and we'll track it. If it stays in the pennant, then it's time to get it back into the trade. And look how that 15-minute, you could have used the 15-minute to do this. You could have used the 15-minute to take profit right there when we got high. Again, I always tell you to take profit when you're far away from the 21-day moving average. You're going to hit it. Can I also show you something crazy that I see that probably no one may ever see? And this is what makes me such a good trader, is this is what's called a drunken head and shoulder. Do you see it? Look at that. That has a measured move. I started learning patterns we think everything's up and down. Patterns go left and right, diagonal, sideways. They're measured, they don't care, you get it? So look, this measured move was sideways. If we took this head and shoulder, that was the measured move. You get it? Because the measured move goes the way of the actual pattern. How insane is that? That was a head and shoulder, but a sideways one. I'm starting to learn so much about this market, and I'm starting to learn so much about price action. Another thing, let's talk about it. Let's talk about double bottoms and how bullish they are. They break out 68% of the time. That was a beautiful double bottom. How do you know where you're going to go with the double bottom? How do you know the measured move? You swing the top here to this place, and then you swing it out. That is the measured move of a double bottom. Boom to the upside for Matic. Okay? That's why I don't stress moves I don't stress price action. I know what's going on inside of the market structure of the price. That's what I'm looking for. And I'm looking at support and resistance as well. That's changing the game. All right? Thank you so much for the super chat from Crypto Greg. Let's take a look at BTC at 46,000. I got a call out for Bitcoin. I clearly do. 15-minute double bottoming, highly likely to break up out of this channel, right? So I put a call out to the Patreons. I did an update earlier this morning, and I'm sticking to my call, okay? Bitcoin breaking above previous resistance. If we can break above this, I'd love to see a daily close above $46,000, 47K. 47K daily close. Let's take a look at what's happening on the oscillator here. We're getting what's called a flip up again. Momentum to the upside. We had it down, double top, momentum to the upside. This could still come up again and get one more rally up. So let's watch this closely, okay? Highly kind of spent here on the MACD. MACD says, you know, enough is enough, but it's getting what's called a flip up. See this? The MACD flip up. Telling you that we're going to get a little more push out of Bitcoin, in my humble opinion, okay? There's a bigger daily call at hand. Oh, I actually found the pattern that I believe we're in as well. Tower just formed a second cup in the last 10 minutes. Let's look closer. Shout out to Bobby Woofter. Thank you so much. We'll take a look at Tower. And what I'll do is I will load a new coin here. But let me finish with Bitcoin. I'm making a mess right now. Let me delete the one of these. That's why I only like. I wish I could like hide the ones that I want at different times for different time frames. There's probably ways to do it. I can go over there to this like checklist here, everything I've added, and then I can delete stuff and stuff. I know that. TradingView gets even deeper. So, boom, look at this call. Boomed up to the upside, made 5% on BTC. Almost, not yet, but about to, right? That was, I believe, a 4-hour call, right? That was the call I gave out last night to my patrons. I said, you know, I would long right now. I would long into the 43.8, 44,000 area. And I saw, and I showed we had bullish divergence on the 15-minute right here. Right there, I showed this one. We double bottomed off that, but that would eventually play out as the divergence kind of kept moving. You can see we got flat line here, and this was more of an uptrend as well. Still bullish divergence. Might be class B, meaning that the angles aren't as diverse, but there you go. Almost exaggerated bullish divergence. So then I found the pattern, okay? This is the pattern at play now. We're in what's called a broadened rising wedge, in my opinion. A broadening rising wedge, right? You can Google this pattern. A broadening rising wedge. A bullish one. An ascending broadening wedge. Like this right here, right? That one dumb here, but I'm trying to find there's bullish ones and bearish ones. So let's show you here. How the market works, and look at these are cool websites. How the market works. Let's look for an image. Sometimes you look for an image; it helps better. This is it right here. See this? This is it right here, man. Okay? With confirmation, the ascending, broadening wedge with the target. Okay? This is what I see playing out. This is what I'm seeing right now. See it? It's not perfect, but it's playing out. It's playing out. Okay? Now, we do have the falling wedge, the rising wedge. It did break to the downside. Okay? We got that resistance line there. We need to break through that. So, Bitcoin hits top of the channel, and then it's possibly come back down, and it's gonna come back down to a support region. So, here's my projection idea for Bitcoin. The chart conveys that we'll break up to the upside, possibly wick out to about $48,000. All right, $48,500. Nice trade for BTC. Okay, but then we will come back down and bounce, I believe, off of what is 46,008, 46,003, or even as low here at 45,600, and then resume our move to the upside. So, and we'll track this call. And these I think should have went lower. They just somehow did not. Either hit here or hit here. Best case scenario is there, second best. And then it starts working its magic up out of this pattern. It's the rising, broadening wedge for BTC. Okay. So we gave a call for BTC already right off the bat. The 15-minute looked really good. Okay. 30-minute looks really good as well. And the 1 hour has room to push up to the upside. Okay, so we'll see. As it dumps. And honestly, like I say, it could make a Bart Simpson. And anything is possible. That's why you have a stop loss. Signs of bearishness. Here's some signs of bearishness like this. Look, you have swing up to swing up. You have swing down. That is bearish divergence. Tells you that the trend should come down. So this, then you have that that's going on too. So we need to see if it's going to fight off the bearish divvy or if it's going to fall to the downside. If it falls to the downside, look for Bitcoin to bounce right here off of 45,000. That's a very nice level of support that we've created. Resistance, 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 bounce. So where do I make my last final call on BTC? Well, I don't personally like to get into the trade when the 1 hour is this high. Personally, right? So even despite the 15-minute and the 30-minute looking nice, 1 hour is high. So if the 1 hour, all we can say is if the 1 hour resets and it holds this pattern, we'll be bullish. All right. So you can make a trade with a very tight stop if you feel the need. It's a little higher. It's a very high risk trade right now because you're not trading the low stoke. When I'm not trading low stokes, the risks have been raised. These are my favorite places to trade. These aren't my favorite places to enter trades. All right. If you feel the need, this is the trade right here. And also the risk reward ratio is 2.5 to 1 unless I shave this up. So you could risk 1.4% and see if you can stay in the pennant. I think it's a foolish trade. I would wait for Bitcoin to stay in the pennant and reset, and then I would get into the trade later on today. So look for me to kind of hold off on some calls and wait for Bitcoin to reset because it's more in like a shaky ground area right now. But if we had to, this would be it. But I don't like to have to do something, but just, never know, because you could wake up and it pumps. Next thing you know, it's like, oh, the lifer, man, he missed it. So I'm giving you both scenarios, and I'm showing you how to track it, whether it goes either way. And that way you can stay on top of the game. All right. So there's Bitcoin in a nutshell. Okay. Daily needs to reset a little bit, but it is flipping somewhat bullish. And we look at the weekly time frame. The weekly is basically at resistance. It's at strong resistance right here at 46K. It needs to break. If it can break above it, be very nice. Next place it's coming is 48. Then we got 50. And then, we're back. We're back into 57, and then we're scratching that all-time high. So, and look at the weekly just getting started. All right, just getting started, and this is hidden bullish divergence at its best. This is hidden bullish divergence playing out at its best. If you're one of my students, you were not faked out. You never shorted down to 24K. You never got locked. None of the lifers got liquidated in the biggest short liquidation in the history of any asset in the world, right? Okay, let's take a look at Tower. But Bitcoin pumping to the upside, looking really, really nice. Total 2. Let's watch it too. Let's watch this pennant. Pennant breaking down. Look at that. So now we say, okay, this is how I'm able to change my scenario. Second the pennant breaks like that, it's either going to wick back in. And look, there it is touching the 21 day. And that's not bad. It's just changing the pattern. It's forming the falling wedge instead. That's all. And now look, that's a cup and handle on the 1 hour. We just need to fill out the handle and this thing's gone. And then it has a measured move, which is the length of this to this. And we're back over $1 trillion for the altcoins. So it's telling me that once this 1 hour resets, it's about 11:21 right now. So we're going to get to about, I'm going to say, usually this takes between 7 and 14 hours depending. On average about 8 to 10. So somewhere around 5 to 7 o'clock tonight. In that region, 5 to 8, I'm not sure when. We're going to know what's crack-a-lackin' with the altcoins. And it looks like it's going to be an altcoin party. So I just added a alert right here. So when this resets, And when the stochastics hits it, I'm going to know that this is filling out. And that's when most of the altcoins are going to get ready to be really strong. So I'm using total too to give you guys your calls, because I know this is all the altcoins put together. Now let's look at total, the entire market cap of all the coins going down. All right. And do you see what I see? A star glistening in the night. Let us bring him silver and gold. I love that song. I do like that song. Do you see what? Do you hear what I hear? Look at this. We're making the inverted head and shoulder here on total, which is the entire market cap of every single cryptocurrency in the game. Total. All right. And boom, making basically an ascending triangle to the upside. Okay. Making an ascending triangle to the upside. Here's my idea for this. It resets on the 1 hour. It probably comes down here, makes the right shoulder, wicks a little bit below the pattern, or we open the pattern slightly. This is the entire market cap of all the cryptocurrencies, my friends. Can she get to $2.2 trillion to the lifer's call? So far, I've been hitting it very, very well. And this is another reason why you should come to the channel, because I go over where the entire market cap's going, not just individual coins. I give you a scope of the entire market cap so you can get a handle of what's happening in the space and take advantage of the entire ecosystem here. You can't just jump into one coin and be like, oh yeah, you want to see where the whole space is going. If the whole space is going, then highly likely all your bags are going to be going up to the upside. All your bags. Tower just formed a second cup in the last 10 minutes. Let's take a closer look. Can you do quant, please? Google of the blockchains. How's AMP looking? 2 trillion incoming. That's what it says, baby. It says it says about $3 trillion coming into the market. Yep. How's AMP looking? We'll take a look at AMP. Send in a super chat to help me stay grounded. Jay-Z got wrecked. LOL. Lifer, can you look at the quick swap? I FOMO'd, will it go up? Yeah, remember all the shorts he was opening? That guy was opening all those shorts. Can you please put the link from the song in the chat? Crypto Lifer, in September, Quant will burn its supply from 12 million to 7 million. We need to get as much Quant as possible. That's insane. That's insane. Pulse chain equals ETH 2.0. Shout out to everyone here. Crypto Greg. Shout out to A1 Get Some. I like that. That's awesome. XRP, XTC, Quant, and Algo. Remember these payment in 2002 tokens. So sick, man. So sick. Matic. So total market cap looking spicy. Looking like, the afternoon's just going to be a kind of sideways. Expect your trades to go up or down or sideways. And then it looks like tonight's going to be pretty crazy. All right? It is a Friday night. So look out for Friday night to be hot and spicy, which is pretty crazy for the crypto market. Okay? We went over Bitcoin. We went over total too. Let's go over the dollar. We want to see what the dollar's doing. That helps us understand. Ooh, baby. Can we get a clap for that? The dollar dumping beautifully while Jay-Z isn't here today. Dude came in yesterday to talk smack, and when it was resetting for all of us, about 10 hours. I didn't even see it, what he said. One of my people must have just deleted it before I even saw it. I kicked him out of the group, man. I'll be honest. I'll let you all know. He annoyed me so much. I just kicked him out of the trading group. So people get upset when they can't be a lifer anymore, but they didn't send the respect, because being a lifer is a privilege. That's what people don't realize either, too. Some people DM me some outlandish things, and I'm like, man, it's a privilege, man. Like, you don't have, like, some people are like, for the $99, I just think, like, and I'm just like, I don't even have time for this. Like, I really don't. Like, either you're putting in the work and you know what it's about, or it's time for you to move on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about the money, man. It's about the lifer energy, man, and the vibration. Like, could this be a cup and handle for the dollar? Look at this. I mindlessly did this while I was talking. Didn't even realize what I was doing. Falling out of the cup and handle with a double bottom now. So interesting enough, but it is oversold now here on the 1 hour and on the 4 hour. Interesting. It's hitting resistance, falling back down to the downside. Let's take a look at the daily time frame. The daily's high as well. Remember, though, I always go back to this weekly time. So whatever happens in the next week or two, Looks like the dollar might get a little bit of a reverse pump. There's a double bottom for the double bottom there for the dollar too as well. Interesting. Almost looks like Bitcoin a little bit, which is funny, right? Are they getting correlated again, which is funny? Your vibe attracts your tribe every single time. Friday, the crypto. Yeah. Thank you, Bad Energy from that dude. Thank you, Bad Energy. Yeah. Shout out to Buck Nasty. It's funny, these people don't realize when they get the bad juju, and I'm like, man, I get a lot of people in my group, and literally, you guys know I deal with, at this point, almost a few thousand people. I talk to people all the time. My Telegram's got 3,000 people. The YouTube, Instagram, just people from all over the place. Never mind my family and friends, it's just like people everywhere. And there's been like 4 people that have been really strange. Isn't that crazy? It's funny, like, they don't, and I almost want to tell them, I'm like, you stand out. Like I talk to people every day, and like, you're standing out as you got some strange energy. And I almost want to help them. I'm like, how can we help you get some good vibes? Like, I know, like, let's get you vibed out. Like, I know you're vibing funny, let's vibe you out. They don't really get it sometimes, and then it's just time to move on. If you don't have an open mind, then you can't be a lifer. August 22nd, Robbie Robinson. Okay, so look at this. The dollar could be forming a pennant and booming to the upside but the weekly suggests it's going to dump. This double bottom wants to dump. Back down to support here. So the weekly for the dollar, but we take a look at the 1 hour, and the 1 hour is about to reset. The 1 hour is about to reset, and the dollar just took a beat down. So that was good for Bitcoin, but it is in a little mini cup and handle, so interesting too. So let's get it in tonight and tomorrow. Monday morning, it looks like the dollar may come back with a little bit of a vengeance, just something to think about. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. We talked about, and I went over this many times, and I even had a little sign here. Is it still here? I said, the altcoins will have way better time if this dumps to the downside, right? We want to see this get rejected, and then it hung up in the space, and I'm like, this could be a bearish retest, and it was. So the lifer called this again. I gave you the rising wedge, 68% chance of a break to the downside. I told you the altcoins would be fun to trade if this can dump. If this continues dumping, it'll be even better. The daily is oversold. It's telling me that Bitcoin's about to have a big pump to the upside. Let's take a look at, and so there's the day. We went over Bitcoin, the dollar, total 2, Bitcoin dominance. We can even take a look at DeFi Perp. DeFi Perp's pumping. This is all of DeFi, the main DeFi coins, Aave, Uniswap, all the main DeFi. DeFi's getting back to previous highs. It wants more, and watch. When DeFi gets up here, all our coins are going to be back to where they were. 1inch, Aave, you name it. So DeFi on a bit of a vengeance here and looking pretty sweet. The daily does want to reset, but it has this curve up. Getting this, I think we're going to get one more push up and then a bigger reset. But the push-up's going to be just enough to keep us moving to the upside. Let's take a look at Mina Protocol. I'm in Mina Protocol right now. Let's take a look at Mina. My baby Mina just erupted. Beautiful. Let's take a look at on the 1 hour time frame. There you go, Mina. Breaking up to the upside, finally doing damage. It was only a matter of time. This inverted head and shoulder was going to break to its target, then come back down. Mina showing signs of strength here on the 1 hour. Usually I take my call. It's a good time to trade this. 1 hour is extremely oversold. Been waiting. It's on a beautiful, nice pump. We'll see this. Is it going to break resistance here? If it can't break resistance, I will exit the trade. It actually did wick up there and caught a candle close. 1 hour is getting kind of spent. Let's take a look at the 30-minute and the 15-minute. Okay, so you could kind of possibly stay in the trade till the 30-minute gets extended. It is forming this with a pennant to the upside. Mina Protocol booming. Not booming, but it's doing its thing. Back to 308. I'm up in the trade. I probably will take my profits. I can free up my capital, and then we can look for a fun trade together. It's another thing I like to do here on the live stream with everybody. Up $172 on the Mina trade. Not the best, not the worst. Let's see. Let me look for the 7-minute. Let me see. Are you flagging out? Seeing like that's all she got for a while. 310. Watch me sell it and it ripped to the upside on something incredible. Can really only put it on the 1 hour here. Let me go to I'm going to go to the OKX exchange one. Mina Protocol on, it's on Kraken. I think it just hit Kraken though, didn't it? Pretty recently. Let's see. Did it just hit Kraken? OKX has, yeah, there it is. OKX has like the really, it got all the information here. Interesting. It says it has a little more leg up to go. before that oscillator gets spent. So I'm going to let the 1 hour play out and the MACD play out for Mina Protocol. I'm going to stay in the trade. I'd look to take profits here at 329. That'd be a nice place. That previous next resistance point. So, and I like to hide a little bit below it. Okay. Cake has lots of confluence. Cake looks good. We'll take a look at Cake. Cake, please. Mina doing damage. Talking of the DeFi, Amazon. Let's see how much the crypto space has progressed. 611 million hack on Poly Network, and the hacker returned almost all of it. It shows difficult it is to launder money into cryptocurrency. Yeah, everyone knew that he had it. Your wallet gets flagged. Like, what is he going to do with it? He can't do anything with it. Mina Protocol continuing to pump there at 13.3. And we gave you that call. If you were Patreon, you got the call, Mina Protocol. I can't continue to tell you how much the Patreons have gained in the last few days. Let's just take a look at the calls that I've made in the last few days alone. Just so you know, if you're on the borderline of joining, also you can read the testimonials. So many testimonials. People absolutely loving. They're loving the tutoring. They're loving the people inside of the Patreon that are helping them. I have other. It's not just me. There's analysts and people that are really, really good at trading that know what they're talking about, and they're posting trades that are bumping up to the upside. Let's go over. Let's shout out. Let's spotlight one of my analysts doing its thing. Look at all this. Damn, I got so many messages. All right, hold on. Crypto Lifer. Exclusive calls and charts only. IOI. We're going to take a look at IOI. I'm going to bring that up today too. IOI looking pretty nice. COS. Midterm hold idea. Okay. Hold on. Something played out nicely. Oh, the Matic chart didn't post. I never had. Oh, I was too close to it. There we go. Okay. This call was beautiful right here. BLZ 6-hour chart. Hold strong. 48% gain. It took 12 days. But boom, what a beautiful call. Inverted head and shoulders on the way down. Inside of the falling wedge. I'm just telling you, man. I don't see... With a cup and handle, he gave you the zoom targets, like, just beautifully played out. Patience pays. 48% out of BLZ so far. So shout out to anyone that took the call. Appreciate you. Shout out to JD doing his thing. Take a look at this. 39% gains for AXS. I mean, the list goes on. This is just in the last, like, 4 weeks. Or actually even less, 3 weeks. 48% gains on Quant. 12% in 12 hours. 30% gains on Luna. 25% on DREP. 30% on Hex. 20% on SNX. Kava for 29. Nailed it. 78% on Wing. 20% on SKL. 14% on PNT. 15% in 2 hours. You know, FIO 26%. 12%, 21 on SRM. 50% in 12 hours. 39% on Tower, which we'll look at in a second. Axie up 46%. 15% gains. Poly hits 80% gains. Boom, we gave you Polex. Unbelievable. Polyastic. Axie for another 71%. We gave you the second call for Axie. Did not give up on it. 26% in gains. We gave you a call for XDC that played out, as well as the one today that you see that's up. Target hit on case close right there. Boom. Nailed it. Forget what the frickin' was. Mana we hit for 19%. 78% on UOS in one night. In like 2-3 hours, we hit you for Ultra. UOS. We hit you with SRK for 47% gains. We hit SRK even again for like 48% gains. I didn't even have it up here. I got to put it up. 55% gains on Front. CRV we hit. Cody we hit. And the list goes on. These aren't even all the calls. There's many as I could figure out and conjure up. Like, it just absolute insanity. Absolutely insanity. As Mina got rejected right there by 313 in the previous high. Back over to 309. I like to sell. I'm addicted to sell when I'm up. And then I like to get into the next project. It does have room to go here on the stochastic. But I've also seen a shoulder there get made and then call it a day, so. 308, Mina slipping. 15-minute is very, very high. A lot of times taking profit in the 15-minute ain't a bad idea. You got to wait hours for it to get back up to the upside. So you know what? I'm going to take my profit on Mina. It is what it is. I'll do it live on the stream so you guys can show what it's like to take profits. A lot of people, they want to wait forever and it has to be the one. I'll get back into Mina one day. We'll see what happens. I'd like to free up some capital right now and keep it moving, personally. I'd like to free up my capital. Okay, so when I look at this, Mina doing its thing. I'm up 172 in the trade, 178, right? So what you could do, what I like to do, is guarantee the 6.19. So I edit this, right? And what you do is you go to this area here, and you hit a stop loss at where 61.9. Okay? You just hide out right there. I know I hit the 9, but it's not. Is it saying? Or 6.1, all right? And then now you have a stop loss right below the price with a limit order, okay? And now you're just sitting there waiting to get kicked out of the trade. Oh, no, wait. A stop loss of plus. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm making a mistake in front of everyone here. 187, though. Mina's still pumping, actually. Hold on. Let me hold this back. Now Mina's pumping up. 310. It's flagging now. Interesting. It is flagging. So, you know what? I'll watch the flag. If the flag breaks, I get out of the trade. If the flag stays, there's no reason to get out of a flag. Like, why would you sell a flag? Right? So if Mina can stay in the flag, you know, I'll stay in the trade. Maybe I can get more out of the trade. So we'll watch this come back down. It's going to take like about an hour, 2 hours. If it can stay inside this flag, then Mina's going to continue up. The 1 hour does have that push. The 4 hour has more momentum. And we're just getting a MACD cross right now. So if you play the 4 hour, like right now if I play the 4 hour, I might as well just stay in the trade. You know, at this point, you can even put your stop loss to break even and just call it a day, you know? And on the day, I mean, up 2,300 on the day, already doing its thing. Okay, so look, now we're up $220 on the trade, doing its thing. And that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to make $300 to $500 every single day. That's the plan, right? That's the plan. Make $200 to $300 every single day. If I can do that, then I become a successful trader. I can make a good amount, and that compounds too. That's compounding. And so now we look back at Bitcoin, and now things are making more sense of why. Now you guys understand why I make these flags on the 15 minutes and on the 1 hour, 15 minute, any time frame really. Will this play out? We will see. We will see. Now it could be doing this, actually. Look at this. Now we see what's going on. And this is why you come here, too, because you got to be versatile. The more fluid you are with your moves, the more you can figure it out. All right? Nothing's guaranteed, but, I mean, now the 15-minute for Bitcoin's double-bottomed here, ready to pump to the upside. It's weird. We're getting mixed signals. I'm getting some mixed signals here, you know? Getting some mixed signals. That's why. Again, my monitor turned black, so I'm going to have to bring this thing back. Thank God I can still see what's going on, but now I can't see my command center. You get me? I can't see what's crack-a-lacking in the command center right now. It's all good. I'll work through it, and we'll figure it out like we do every time. No worries. Okay, let's take a look at ETH BTC. Kind of gives us the health of what's happening with altcoins a little bit and structures our calls. It's good to look at ETH BTC. But guys, if the computer dies out of nowhere and I disappear, it could happen. It's very loud and it's very hot. I bought a brand new laptop and it can't handle what the Crypto Lifer does. Just can't seem to handle it. ETH BTC looking absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at that. A beautiful call to the upside. And guys, thank you for each and every one of you who hears on the live. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for coming on into the live stream. Appreciate you guys more than you would ever know. And I could never do any of this without any of you guys. So thank you all for being here at the Crypto Lifer Show. It's not a show if you don't have people watching, right? It's not a show if people aren't watching. So look, it looks like ETH might pump against Bitcoin to the upside, looking clearly nice too as well. Thank God I got the chat. Charles will appear live. B Pro looking nice. We appreciate you, bro. Ultra dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. Stick with Mina. I learned last week. Thought it was done, but pump more. It's like it always has another gear. And scaling in lets you average entry point. The beauty of leverage is you can take percentages of profit. Make it $3,000 a day. That's $1 million a year. Don't undervalue yourself, lifer. I don't know, man. I will eventually make $3K a day. I mean, and there's some days I do make $3K a day. And don't you worry, man. You have no idea. I don't just make money trading. There's many, many ways to make money. It's ultra important to take profits. Nearly finished work for the day. Rolling the weekend, baby. Oh, that's so awesome for you. Mask is not looking good. We'll take a look at Mask. I took 75% from the initial attic burst and scaled back into the retest. I like your attitude, profit taking. Many people can learn a lot from you. Shout out to Cisco Kid. You got to take your profits every single time. TLM bro. TLM bro? Possibly, man. Send in a super chat so I can see what you're talking about, guys. It's been a long time. Tower just formed a second. Let's get into the Tower super chat call right now. Where's Mina now? 314, 315, 312. You know, I know my oscillators, and I know when I get to the 15 minutes very high that you want to just take your profits. It's a good time to take profit. Because even if I could just wait an hour and get back in, highly likely Mina's going to go any further than this. Highly unlikely. It's just going to go sideways, and then I can either get into the trade. And I might find something better that's lower and more poised. I'll take my profit. And I'm just going to show you how to take profits right now. All right? You see how much you're up? You set this to exactly below what you're up, like 7%. Like it was 7.1. So I set it at 7. I hit, and that now I got a limit order stop loss right below the price. So now I'm guaranteed to make $206. And I play it close to the bone. It should have just taken profit there. It fell below, but maybe I made it before it happened because it was like, right? Now it has to come back to hit the stop loss. When that happens, I switch it a little bit. You can always sell at market price. I'm just trying to save some money by selling a limit order here. All right, and now I'm sitting there with liquidity, and someone who likes to buy green candles is going to jump into this trade right now. Okay, I don't mind if Mina keeps going. You know, I don't mind if Mina keeps going. Doesn't bother me. A lot of times I do market sell right out of this because I just can't take it anymore. I'm just like, all right, you know. But I'm just trying to show you how to do it the smart way. But it's annoying to do it the smart way. 672 or 671 now. See? It takes more time to save money, of course. And you know what? That's why I don't have the time. Okay, I did sell at 6, and they gave me 655 though. Look at that. Gave me some weak ass stop loss. So funny. Market selling may have almost been better there, but I took 180 out of the trade. Bam, it's Mina Protocol, right? And then I show you I like to dollar cost average into projects that I like. I want to start finding a new project to dollar cost average into. Mask is hitting me down. I'm down $1,000 in Mask. It's the biggest loss I've seen since I've been trading, you know. But I don't really care because, I mean, I'm up $6,000 in a Bitcoin trade, right? I'm up in every single Phantom call. I'm up another $1,700 in a Matic call, and you know I'll make that $1,000 in like a day or two. It's like I don't stress losses at all. I never stress the loss. No reason to stress the loss. It's not real, right? So I sell Mina right there, right? And if it keeps pumping, it keeps pumping. It is what it is. I don't mind. I don't even care. And you know what? It might. This flag says that it needs to flag out on the 15-minute and reset. And then in about 2 hours from now, I'll be able to get back into Mina if I would like. Now we look for a place to put the capital. That's what we want, all right? Stats, winners, 155 likes, 110 viewers. Guys, let's get the viewers up to the likes, please. Let's take a look. Nobody works the live chat like the lifer. Who else shows their portfolio so openly and trades live with their own money so transparently? Support this legend. Shout out to Curry LP. With a gaming computer work? I have a gaming computer, man. I bought a gaming laptop, but I need to travel. I need something that can travel. I need a traveling computer that won't turn black when it gets hot. The screen turns black on me every time. And then I don't know how to get it back on. You know? Very annoying. It's happened now during like 4 live streams. We looked at Matic numerous times. Do you guys think Phantom is too high to buy some? Bitcoin could just consolidate for a while and being the RSI down. Yes, exactly. That's what we're talking about. Crypto puffs, man. We appreciate you, bro. Ultra dangerous. Yeah. Okay, yeah. It's ultra important to take profits. Stick with Mina. I learned that from the last week. Yeah. I think Mask is forming a bull flag. We'll take a look at Mask. I have no reason to leave Mask. Right? Let's take a look at Mask right now. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Actually, let me just combine. Which I did that, right? Actually, I did that. Yeah, excellent. Excellent. I mentioned to you, looked at Matic. Rewind, please. I think Mask is forming a bull flag. Let's find out. Make some tendies on Crypto Puffs today. Making some tendies on Crypto Puffs today. Let's take a look at Crypto Puffs on PooCoin. How's she doing? It looked like she was going to break to the upside. The last time I looked at her, we'll take a look. Puffs. Make some tendies. I love it. You guys are funny, man. Crypto Puffs. Pumped to the upside. Look at that, dude. It boomed. Dude, we just killed it. If you took Crypto Puffs with me, man, we made a killing. I actually turned this, I put this out last night, and I showed that it was in a pennant. It doesn't remember your work for some reason on PooCoin. Sometimes it doesn't the time frame you put it on. Maybe I did like the 15-minute. Wow, look at that thing though, huh? I saw this and I said, you know, it's in a bull flag and this should pump to the upside. Now windows are opening on the screen that I can't see. How do you get a window on the screen that you want it on? That's the question. Pin to unpin. How do I get it on this window? If the computer has it stuck over there, it can't get it. It doesn't know how to grab it. This inhibits me. This inhibits me. I don't like it. Okay, anyway, let's move forward. I don't want to even talk about it. Positive energy at all times. Push through at all times. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can get in your way. Only you. You are your worst enemy and your best friend every single time. Okay. You can turn every negative into a negative or a positive depending on how you want to look at it. So we looked at Crypto Puffs like this. Dude, shout out to anyone that got into Crypto Puffs because you are up nice. You are up nicely. Appreciate each and every one of you for 127% gains on Crypto Puffs, man. So my lifers, man, we did it again. We did it again. In one day, dude. In one day, we made 127%. Even if you bought the high yesterday. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you to all my lifers, man. We did it, guys. Gains on gains. Gains. Look, we'll turn it yellow. We'll make this thing like 40 and we'll hit it bold. 127% gains. Crypto Puffs, baby. And look, that's a cup and handle about to pump to the upside. This thing has got a very small market cap. Now it's got a $1.8 million market cap. We had access to it when it had a $40,000 market cap, guys. This thing goes to 10. This thing could go to 10 million fast. I mean, it didn't make it as small as the other ones. Look at the supply is a lot smaller than the others, and it's not 0.00000. It's 0.00000. It only has 1, 2, 3. It only has 2 zeros. You see what I'm saying? Those other ones are like, it's not one of those like crap. It's not thorium or all these other wacky tokens. This thing's different, man. Shout out to everyone that got into Crypto Puffs with the kid, man. We hit it again, man. I found another gem. We made 127%. It's starting to feel like a bull run again, baby. Woo! It's starting to feel like a bull run yet again. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Like to look at the gains. Let me look at the gains. And what you can do now is take your initial profit, take your initial money out, and let it ride, baby. Let it ride. Let it ride to the upside. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is great. And we were used to doing this. We were making 500, 700. I was making 1,200% gains overnight. Like for 4 nights straight 1 week, I turned 300 into $4,000 every night of the week. I had made $7,000 a night every night. I was just like, and on top of that, my bigger portfolio was going up. There was nights I was making 40 to 50 grand in a night. I'm not lying to you. 40 to 50 grand in a night. I'm not lying to you. I know you guys are like, and I'm not even trying to brag. I'm telling you, that's what happens when this market picks up. It's overwhelming, and I gotta tell, it's very hard for someone even like me, dude. I came from a good town. You know, I came from a middle-class family. 50K a night, dude. You know, my mom made probably 60, 70, you know, eventually 100 grand as a teacher because she took all these extra courses and stuff. But, like, she probably started out that, you know, in back then, even in the 70s, it's just, for me to be making that type of money was unfathomable, like, insane, you know? Cake was blowing up. These coins were blowing up. I put 300 into Shiba Uno. I still have 10K. I put $300 into SafeMoon. I still have 10K. I still sitting on $10,000 on SafeMoon. It's insane. Insane. Like, and then we just keep doing it again here. So I do dabble in the micro cap. I do dabble in micro cap coins because anything is possible. And this isn't even micro cap right now. 1.8 million easily can get to a $50 million market cap. This can 50x faster than you realize, guys. Crypto Plus, man, thank you for bringing that up on the radar. We did it, guys. We did it yet again. Put a 1 if you got into Crypto Puffs and you're super happy about it. Son, what pair is Puff? It's Puffs, not Puff. Number 1, it's Puffs. I got rugged on Puffs. I did too, but I bought the right one after it, and it made it back. So you should have just made it back and kept moving. Wrong contract. They were playing games. Shout out, put a 1 if you made money on Puffs, though, because I made money. I did make money. I did. It turned my 1 BNB into like 2.2 BNB. I got me a BNB last night. On my Puffs call. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Let's look at Quant. Let's look at Qtum. Let's look at some of my favorites up here. Qtum doing damage. I gave you the call. So far, so good. It's about to go up 25%. So far, Qtum's still up. Here's another call I gave for Qtum. Let's break it down and make a new call. Okay, so Qtum. It's oversold on the 15-minute. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 2 hours pushing up. 1 hour is a little oversold as well. So everything, like I told you, I would be taking profits in a lot of things right now. That's right. I would be closing out all my trades, taking my profits like I did with Mina. You saw me. I took my profit. And now I would be watching these flags and waiting for later tonight. Around 6, 7, 8 o'clock tonight, I'm going to be posting hard. You'll probably see me just kind of go over Bitcoin throughout the day. I'll give you your Bitcoin updates. If I see anything crazy, I'll post a chart. But I'm going to be hard in the chart. So put your timer for Eastern time. I'm sorry if you're in another place. That might be like 8 in the morning for you in like Sri Lanka or, you know, what is 12 hours from me? Like Pakistan, places like that. Okay. Let me get back to the chat and help you guys out. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Any super chats that I missed, help me out, guys. Puff looks like a rising wedge now. Bearish. Puff looking good. Only 2.2K holders. Puffs. Call it Puffs. Puff is wrong. It's called Puffs. I just want to make sure we're calling it Puffs. Let's take a look at Tower. So sorry. It took me a while. Doesn't always take me that long, though. I apologize. But you probably learned a lot in amongst. So, like, wasn't it worth kicking it around with me for a bit while you're waiting on that call? It did pump, though, while you're in the last hour, you know, we could have made move. So we called the call for Tower up 39%. Then it dumped right back down. And you could have taken the same call again. Look at that. You could have just taken the same call again. I'm sad I didn't see that. Wish I did last night. Didn't look at it. You know, every once in a while, I don't see every single call. Should have went back to Tower and then made the same call. Look, I could have just moved the call over and put it in a inverted. Look, this is crazy. But look, how do you know things are going to pump? Inverted head and shoulder. Okay. Highly likely it'll break to the upside. 68% chance of a break to the upside. Dude, my sister was so cool, man. She killed it. She came on and she absolutely killed it. She's such an actress. She's a star, man. She's a star. She's been living her own dream for a long time, and I was in her shadows. The crypto life has been in her shadows for a long time. And she's inspired me to be the best person that I can. And shout out to her, man. I love you so much. I love you so much. So let's take a look at what's going on here. Also, cup and handle. Wish I had got my eyes on this, because if had I seen it, I would have found it. Look at that cup and handle. Look at the bigger cup and handle at play. I'm just going to delete everything and make it clean. But there's always a moment to teach. There's always a moment to find some clarity. And there it is, Tower USDT, looking really, really nice. A falling wedge on the cup and handle. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. If you're just coming on in, please hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Please hit the notification bell so you can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. You're here with the Crypto Lifer. And look, that's your measured move out of this cup and handle. And we're about to get there. Highly likely Tower gets there. And then it's going to have to come to some support and resistance regions to find it some solace. So you go to like the 4 hour, 6 hour, bigger time frames. And you start banking on your support and resistance. I start right at the beginning away from price. Just to keep me honest and clean. You know, like you don't just like go right at to the price. You just kind of start doing it. And I look for clarity and cleanliness and just, you know, I just want to make it nice and neat. I want things to make sense. And there's my support and resistance. And then I finish off around here. Everything makes sense. Looks pretty good. Go back to the 1 hour and there might be some smaller versions of it in, inside, and out. Okay. Interesting. Damn, that would have been a beautiful call. I could have made that call last night. I always get upset when I miss a call because, you know, I should have hit them all. I should have hit them all. 28% on Tower, and we've had our eyes all over it. You never know. Did I? I'm trying to see if I made the call. I can't even see. But Tower booming to the upside, and that's how we make a lot of calls like this here on my channel. Just like this, based on support and resistance lines. And, you know, based on support and resistance, Fibonacci, MACD, and stochastic. And also tight moving averages when the moving averages are tight. And, you know, boom. Tower booms to the upside. Look at that. Now, once it breaks this all-time high, she's also gone. So look for Tower to come up. Maybe possibly do a retest. So if you want to get into Tower, you're doing what we're talking about right now. You're going to draw your pennant. So let's look. Let's get serious here. You love Tower. You miss the pump. You're like, damn. You have this want to get in. You feel like there's more. And I got capital waiting right now. I love having capital waiting to deploy. It's fun. It's like getting a new car every day. I get to enter a new trade every day and find out what happens. I get to learn something. I'm going to learn something from every trade I get into. So I have a learning experience waiting around for me. Like, does Mina keep pumping? Or was it a good trade? And I get to look at that. So this is what we look at for Tower. And then we watch. And then, like I tell you, I go right down here and I put an alert right here. Alert for the stochastics on div. And it'll tell me when the price comes back down, and hopefully that's when Tower touches the 21-day moving average. And the price touches it, and I'll be in there like swimwear ready for the next move to the upside. Okay? Nothing's guaranteed. This is my projection for Tower. Okay? So I'm setting up all my trades for later on tonight when the trades are going to occur. I'm getting ready for my entries. The trade does not start when you look at it. The trade starts hours before the trade. You know how many dude, to be the analyst that I am for my trading group, I have 10 of these waiting for later tonight. That's how I'm able to pump, because then it looks like, how did he know all the calls are going to come out later tonight at 7? When the calls start ripping out tonight at 5, 6, 7 o'clock, and the entries start flying, it's because I already had freaking 10 of these, 20 of these waiting in my mind. All day I'm storing knowledge, getting ready for the next play. This is why you pay me $99 a month, because I work so hard. I'm like having a mini computer for you at all times. I'm going to work so hard for you guys every single day. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much for everything you bring to the table. Let's take a look at another call that I nailed. My Certic call. Let's take a look. Certic. How did I like Certic? Why did I like Certic? Well, I drew an inverted head and shoulder. Had a beautiful neckline. Price came up. Bounced off that previous line. I knew could bounce off support. Highly likely wouldn't get a stop loss got hit. My target's 53%. We just hit CTK. Had you taken my call, you would have nailed this. Also, this was a Adam and Eve double bottom. Highly likely to play out. They give about 40% almost every time. And how much did this win? What did I just say? They give out what every single time? And a lot of people, if you want to read these too, look, stop loss is in dark red here at 111. The buy is in blue at 128. The sell is in green at 188. So you can zoom in here on the left side. That's why if you see my calls too, always hit the link to my calls. The link to my calls are going to give you how to get into the call, going to make the calls really clear. So if you have trouble just seeing what's going on here in the chart, look at the overall idea, and then you can see entry at 128, stop loss at 109, at 111, take profit at 188. So far, so good. So we can go to the entry, which was the blue entry at 123.02. And go to where the price is right now, you'd be up 37%. And remember what I said, Adam and Eve's give what? 47%. 44% gains for Certic. And I get to add another one to the win list. Okay? 44% gains. Boom. so far. Like, it means like it may not even be done yet. I mean, unbelievable how many calls I get to put out, because you know why? I already have my 20 calls projected in my mind right now. I have a highly likely idea of what's going to play out tonight. I've researched Bitcoin total dominance. I have an understanding of where the market is. I see where we are in market cap. I've got it all kind of mapped out, and then I'm moving forward with building the positions. Now I know what to search for. I'm ready to move. I do this every single day. I do not take a day off. There's no reason to. I love it every single day. For some people, it may feel like work. When your work becomes your pleasure, your life becomes your dream. I would never change it for anything else. I want to teach everyone else to do the same thing. I don't want to be in a place where, you know, I want everyone to feel the same way. Happy and accounted for, ready to rock, on top of the game, feeling good every single day. And it wasn't always this beautiful. It wasn't always this lovely. It really wasn't. It wasn't at all. Not even close. So I know what it's like to be in despair, and I know what it's like to fight through. I worked a night shift for 5.5 years, almost 6 years of my life. Every Friday night, where was I? Alone, working a night shift, doing my thing, you know? And you know what? There was good things and bad things about it. It kept me disciplined. I learned how to live, you know, stay on my own, do my thing, right? So there was good things about it. I don't want to hate on everything about it, right? This looks like it's going to pump, honestly. And what you want to do is, now we add some indicators to Crypto Puffs. Stoke. And I'm teaching you, this is free. Like, I don't pay for PooCoin, right? This is completely free. I'm teaching you how to, this is free. So anyone who complains that they can't afford TradingView, or anyone who wants to make excuses for why they can't figure out how to trade, that's all they are, baby. They're excuses. That's a cup and handle. We know what cup and handles do. They break up to the upside. Let's look at this cup and handle on a smaller time frame. 5 minute, possibly. Wow, it's making another bull pennant with another target. Look at that. The TA is playing out very nicely on this. Look at the cup and handle. And you'd be like, how do you make TA on these? Dude, the TA, it's got a $1.8 million market cap. As far as I'm concerned, I can do TA on it now. There's the cup and handle. Same as the length of that. It says we're going up to 0, 0. We're going to bust through a 0. Almost no, I mean, but we're going to go up back to 22. It's at 19. That's nice. And all the stuff works. The same stuff that I use on TradingView, it's all here. A lot of people, when they take a picture, this disappears. I'm going to teach you that. Like, you go to take a picture of this, it'll disappear. You got to right click this set, hit the settings button, hit visibility or style, is it? And hit always show stats. You got to click that. It remembered this for me. And there's another big pump right there. There's a pump right now happening. It is getting oversold. Some profits will be getting taken, but wow, this thing is pumping to the upside. Look at this, man. Look at this. Puffs, baby. Puffs. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Wow. And then you can see the buy and sells happening down here too. You can see a lot of buying. $800 worth of puff. $300 worth of puff. And then someone just selling 77 cents worth of it. Tiny, look, $438. People were just, look, tiny little sells, $48. There's someone who sold 1,000. They made a killing. $59. Here's someone who just bought $4,000. He bought 10 BNB. He bought 2,000. This guy just laid in at 12 p.m. Are you kidding me? Dude, we got whales jumping in for $4,000 in this stuff, man. People want to make a killing on this, man. This thing could be big. I'm telling you right now, this thing could get big. Tell a friend, tell a family member, you look back and be like, wow, Puffs could turn into a safe moon call. I'm serious, man. You could look back on this. We might have found the next safe moon just beginning to get started, man. Crypto Puffs, man. Crypto Puffs, like, honestly, like, they put more into the site than anyone else, man. CryptoPuffs.io, like, the site looks great. I like what it was doing. Yes, I am, I personally do own Crypto Puffs. I have a stake in it, so why not, But look at the site, man. And you get Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin sent to you while you hold the coin. You get it's a triple reflective token. We've never seen anything like this in the game. Nothing like this ever. General Shills, General Mill, that alone, people laugh their butt off, man. Come on, it's hilarious. The orange juice, like Crypto Puffs, man, and they want to make a real cereal box at one point. It's probably not going to be good for you, but honestly, I'd have to eat one bowl of it one time in my life to eat a little freaking a pancake bunny, dude, with a little Instagram and a Twitter and a Telegram. To eat a little pancake bunny, come on, man. And that's another reason why cake will continue to go up. See how cake gets advertised? Just cake is now in the game with Instagram and Twitter. Look at that. Never thought that. Because the Internet of Things will become internet payments, and internet payments will become things you look at. You will not believe where we're headed and where we're going. It's insane. Let's take a look at Quant for my peoples. Let's take a look back at the chats. Thank you to anyone that super chatted me, and thank you for all the love. Appreciate each and every one of you. Every time I touch that, it always slows it down. It's funny. Happy Life for Twin Day. All our hearts begin to sing and feel your infinite love. Sent photos. Oh, she's not my twin. That's my older sister. Isn't that interesting? I have two sisters. I saved the cereal box as a souvenir. Next week, Puffs people are coming with Binance Crunch. Next Thursday. Thoughts on buy, please. What exchange do you buy Puffs on? Excuses are just failed reasons. There you go. Just like 13 likes to match the watching. Thank you for the likes, livers. Appreciate each and every one of you. What do you think of birthday cake? They released a preview. Ha ha ha. I'm still holding my birthday cake. We'll see what happens, man. Believe it and you will see it. What about Qdom? I'm still on your original tower call. It is 10% under your target. Shout out to Bobby Wifter. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, Bobby. Oh, and Bobby, you sent in a super chat to go over something too, and I think I missed it. I have it in my mind. Oh, that was you talking about tower. Appreciate you. Yeah, if you stay in the original call too. And then that's what I do. I stay in original calls, and then I even give you calls on the way up. So you can use the calls all the way, right? Depending, right? 1 inch. I'm still in your original 6X midterm 1 inch. Yeah, 1 inch is going to 16X. You're the man, lifer. Shout out to Jeff Brown. Appreciate you more than you would ever know. Thank you, Jeff Brown. Thank you very much. Let me just reset the page. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Ooh. Getting some intermittent feeds here, right? Let me make sure I plug the computer in too. Did it get low? I never know. Yeah, she's plugged in. She's making some crazy sounds, man, but she's getting me through. I have to buy it with Binance Smart Chain. Get Puffs on Pancake Swap. What do you think of birthday cake? Yeah, thoughts on buy, please. God, when you say thoughts on buy, please send. It's got to be a super chat because it looks like a deep dive. I've never heard of it. I'm gonna have to deep dive it. Shout out to Little Wonders. I appreciate you. You know, I've never seen your name, Little Wonders. So you know what? I'm gonna go out there and do a free one for you. Let's take a look at buy. Buy USDT, which is currency on KuCoin. And you might have just given us a bit of a gem here too as well. So I appreciate you. Thank you for coming on in. Let's take a look at it. You know what? Congratulations to you. You just nailed it. My lifer analytical brain just found a call. That's an inverted head and shoulder inside of a pennant. Let's take a look at Let's look at this. Thank you for bringing up buy to our radar. Shout out to you, Little. I've never seen your name before, and if you came in and I did see you've been on before, Little Wonders. Appreciate you, Little Wonders. Thank you so much. You are a legend. No, you are a legend. You're a legend, man. Appreciate you. Thank you very much for coming on into the live stream. Let's take a look at it for you, my guy. I appreciate you for bringing it on in. Next time, send it a super chat. I'd really appreciate it, and I know you will. I paid it forward. You'll pay it forward the next time, and that's what it is. I'll set myself out there, and then you'll understand it's worth it, man, every single time. After the analysis, you'll say, wow. You might actually send in a super chat after the analysis. I've seen that happen a few times too as well. So we had an inverted head and shoulder. Possible that this is our shoulder over here on the right side. So this is what we're doing right here. Something like this. Okay. Just readjusting a little bit here. And yeah, and we could come back down to the bottom of the pattern. And this is a bit of a bull pennant forming, you know, almost a descending triangle, but no, I'm going to give it the bull pennant status. Let's take a look at a bigger time frame, and we're going to look at some support and resistance for buoyancy and see what it was doing. Okay, it's coming down from previous lows, just like everything else. Guys, whoever stayed in the bull run, if the bull run does continue, right? Nothing's guaranteed, but if the bull run does continue, and look at this, shoulder, head, and shoulder dumped, right? You can see this thing was just coming down. Wow, let's look at this. Previous high was back at 125, and it's at 3 cents, $1.22. So that means we could see some huge gains for this. This is a coin. I'm going to make a call right now, guys. Don't do anything I do in this channel. None of this is financial advice, but I'm going to talk about this right now. I think this is something that I'm personally going to just throw $500 in and never think about it again. That's my next new thing I'm going to do. I just realized I'm going to day trade for the next 2 weeks. I'm going to look for coins like this. When I win 300, 400, 500, like my Mina, I'm going to put my Mina winnings into this call. You get it? This is what I'm going to put my Mina winnings into. And I'm going to find tiny coins like this, and I'm going to find like 10 of them. And I'm going to put $500 to $1,000 into 10 of them. So for the next 2-3 weeks, my next $10,000 in gains is going into coins like this. Because if I put $500 to $10,000 into this coin, okay, and it does anything back to its all-time high, even close. Let's do the math here. Let's do the math. Buoyancy. This thing looks pretty nice. And now I'm forming live with you guys my next move. That's 4,360% gains. 4,000. Did you hear me right? 4,000. That's a 40x. That's a 40x. All right? That's how you turn $500. Okay? 10x would be $5,000. So that's how you turn $500 into $20,000. And it would be profits that I took from other money. That's how you compound money and make money work for you. But you have to have a plan. You always have to know what you're going to do with the money. I keep going over this now in my tutoring sessions. I keep saying it to myself, so I have a plan as well, and I don't go sideways with my plan. I stay strong on my plan. And the idea is to just stick to the plan. The plan is to know what you're going to put your money. All right? Know where you're going to put the money. All right? Know where you're going to put the money. All right? It's super important. Super important. Okay? I have the page open twice. Let's get rid of that. That's why. And let's get a crypto bubbles. We don't need that. That's all holding us down. And then David Guetta, which someone said I look like. I hope I look like that at 50 years old, though. He was diesel.
You don't look like him.
I don't look like him, says my wife.
No, you're so handsome.
She says, you're so handsome. You look so much better than David Guetta. Thanks, babe.
It's true.
My best fan right there. She said, it's just true. She knows she married the most handsome man on earth. Right, babe?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. She says it with guaranteed. Oh, man. I love you. My best friend, man. And she runs the group, guys. The Crypto Wifer. $1.99 for Little Wonder. Appreciate you, man. Buoyancy is an exchange for the people in the Middle East. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Enjoy this gorgeous day. Shout out to BB Rahman. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. 12:14, guys. We're going to get out of here in a little bit. I'm making one more call for my Patreons. And then this computer's going to burn itself to death. It's going to blow up. But let's take a look now. Buoyancy. Why do I like the call? We're getting low stochastics in the 1 hour. Everything else isn't. So I could shift my Mina winnings into something that looks even more appealing at the moment. So yeah, I like this call. Let's look at the support and resistance lines on the 8 hours, something that makes more sense. It's also in a giant cup and handle, and a lot of things are pumped. Eventually, there's going to be no more cup and handles left. And you're going to look back and be like, damn, man, this was a handle. This was a cup and handle. This was and I didn't, and I missed, and I missed, and I missed. I don't want you guys to feel that way. I don't want my lifers to feel that way. I want all of you guys to realize that this is when you see a lot of cup and handles, it's telling you something about the market. There's a lot of other people that are going to teach you nonsense. I don't know. I'm going to live in the charts and tell you what the charts say. You can read the news and you can play games with your emotions and you can do whatever you want. Remember the Grayscale lockout? Grayscale is unlocking 5,000 Bitcoins tomorrow. The price, they're all going to drop because they're going to sell all their Bitcoins, and Bitcoin's going to tank to 10, 20, 15K, 24K. I mean, of course. I said over and over again, go find me. You can quote me on this. I don't even care about that Grayscale lockout. It means nothing to me. I said, I see hidden bullish divergence and low stokes in the weekly. I said, I don't know anything else. I'm going to dollar cost average into Bitcoin when the fear and greed index is super high and saying that we have a bunch of fear. So, like, I didn't use any of that. And, a lot of people listen to that. And honestly, for like an hour, I'm going to be honest, I'm a human being. There was an hour I'm outside with my wife, and I'm sitting there with her, and I'm like, man, like, this Grayscale lockout, like, what if they sell 5,000 of these coins, like, jam, man, like, and I'm like, and then I shook my head, and I'm like, dude, they're getting in my head. They're getting in my head. I was like, I'm sticking to the plan. Now, we're getting into heavy greed, which worries me, too, because this is when you want to take some profits. And whenever you're up here, it tells you should be taking profits in this greed area. And that's why I do show you see me taking profits. You see me taking profits. Like if I get into buy, you know what? Once I'm up, I'll slowly start taking my initial profits out too. This buy USDT looks like a beautiful call. Looks really nice. Coins like these tend to pump very, very hard and very, very fast. They have small market caps and they can do some serious damage. Look at that, a 54% gain. And let's see what you have to risk for it. Also, I'm really keen on my risk-to-reward ratio, okay? Let me zoom in. I'm going to go to a smaller time frame because it's just there's not a lot to see here, and I really want to form what's happening. Seems like it's forming a double bottom here as well. Bottom and a bottom, which I've seen play out very nicely. So the stop loss has to be either here underneath this resistance. Could play, there's just a few places. All right. So let me bring it on into the picture if I can. No, that's going to, okay, yeah. Okay. So remember, giant cup and handle. All right. I did jump the gun. Let me go to that 8 hour and make some more support and resistance lines just so we can see what's happening further up. Looks like we can gap up pretty fast up to about here and about here. I appreciate you bringing this coin to I've never seen this coin. I didn't know about it. So I get to add another coin, and every day we get to add another coin. And I have kind of like a photographic, I can like recollect. I can remember a lot of stuff. So this coin will be on my radar. Just like the Forbidden Forest, I have another coin to play now on KuCoin, and we're going to take a look at that as well. All right. So here's our support and resistance lines mapped out. 1 hour is very, very oversold. It's at the bottom of the pyramid triangle. That's where I like to get in. It's touching moving averages. We're seeing things going pretty well. I'd like to see this 21 cross over to the 50. That would be a lot. Yeah, that would be like perfection. But yeah, this is your entry right here. Preferably would have been nice perfectly at the bottom, but this is your entry. Let's find the stop. Has to be about, 11 would be nice. If you can get it below the 200-day moving average, even better. So right here at about, an 11.93% stop loss. That's great. A 4.3 to risk reward ratio. This has to come down a little bit. Looks like it's going to be 47, 48. Yeah, 47.21%. That's a risk over ratio of 3.96 to 1. Highly likely to play up to the upside since we have a stochastics to the low. I like what we're looking at here. MACD's kind of getting a lack of bearish momentum. Watch this play out. It could continue to the downside too. I just want to remind you that this is possible that we're in this, a falling wedge, and it may continue a little more up, down before it hits. Look for it to crack that 21-day moving average, And again, the risk can also, you can shave the risk a little more to about a 3 to 1 and make it a 15% stop loss. More likely that you may get saved from getting kicked out. It depends on you. I mean, I'm giving you how I change my stop. This is how I put my stop losses because I know I'm going to do this over and over again and take advantage. What if you're swing trading? What if you make less trades than me? You may have to make the stop loss lower and smaller, make your position size smaller. All right? That's just something to think about. So buy USDT looking pretty nice. I like the call there. We lost the music, not sure. Is everything going well? Yes. Do you have any DigiByte? Thank you, Lifer. Always grateful for the channel content. Shout out to Ryan Chapman. What percent stop loss leverage do you recommend? I don't use any stop loss, and as you can see, everything comes. Love the sis bro moment. It made today's stream a joy. Special photos emailed. Thank you so much. You're the best. You always do that. You're the best. Musk is getting smashed. Everest ID future token. No one still realizes it. Interesting. Mask is dumping. Interesting. Lifer is not a day trader. Lifer, I'm not a day trader. I'm more of a long-term holder. Do you think I'm doing something wrong, but it's working out for me? No. I mean, 80% of my portfolio is a long-term holding. I only day trade or swing trade with 20% of my portfolio. So I am too. I am a day trader with 20% of my portfolio, but I'm a long-term holder 80%. I long-term hold, and it's been working out great. And I tell everyone when I do all this trading, and it's fun, and I teach people. And even at the beginning of a tutoring session, I look dead in the camera, and I say, hey, I'm going to tell you right now, I got where I'm at by dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin. That's it. That's simple. Looking at the fear and greed index and buying, and whenever this was super into the fear, I was getting into BTC. That was it. That's how I basically got the security to know that I had a nest egg to leave my job, is that I kept buying into Bitcoin over and over and over and over again. And it's paid off. And I don't like to shy away from that idea. I like to tell people because it's a simple concept. Do a lot of research. Find something out there that speaks to you. Bitcoin spoke to me. It acted just like gold. It had a scarcity. It was unique. It was high tech. I also like being a bit of a smarty pants. I admit it. That's part of being an Aries, I think. And I knew I could tackle this technology before most people. And then I would know something that they didn't. And that knowledge would actually propel me to make more money. Look at the history. Who makes more money? Fishermen. One of the first technologies. Because this is technology. Technology makes money. Fishermen, considered a technology. You throw out. And believe me, technology used to be just... Think about it. Cro-Magnon man just had a stick and probably tried to stab a fish. Then they got a pole with the little vine on it and threw it into the water. That's technology. They went from A to B. Then you have a reel, and you throw the reel in and you can wind it up. Now you have automatic and stuff. And so the point of the story, like, what is he talking about with fishermen? Well, the idea is, back in the day, say a fisherman went out, came in. Fisherman went out, came in. What about the fisherman that one day he said, I'm not going to fish today like I normally do, like everybody else. I'm going to back test the waters. So most people trade. But eventually you have to take time off from trading, and you just have to back test the chart and play with the chart. I do that in my tutoring sessions. I do that when I'm getting ready for my show. I do that when I'm preparing my calls for everybody on the live stream. Because of that, there's the music pumping in for me. And because of that, right, I'm venturing out, and I'm spending a lot of my time preparing for trades or researching my trades rather than trading. Now, if there was 10 fishermen in a village and everyone just kept going out and getting fish in the same areas, but one fisherman one day, he doesn't go out, and yes, he loses the money that day, like he doesn't make the regular money everyone made, but he just spends his time going all around and further out to other places he doesn't normally go. He eventually finds a fishing hole nobody knows about that makes him more money and gets him more fish in a faster amount of time, right? Now he has an edge on everybody because he did the research and he put more time in. Very similar to this. If you put more time into the charts and you know more about your area and your surroundings, you know more about technology and things around you, you'll be able to make money because you'll be able to find things other people can't. You'll be able to monetize that knowledge and that information. So just something to think about, and it makes sense. All right. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Let's take a look at Mask. Mask is not dumping. It just pumped hard off of 620. Why are people telling me that stuff? It's been popping. It went from 6 to 652. It's up pretty nice right now. Mask dumping? I'm on the 15 minute. Anyway. Strange people. Anyway, let's see. I think someone's messing with me. What's up, Broski? Lithium is on fire. Shout out to Tonio Stidio. Let's take a look at lithium. I think I did buy, or we got into the pre-sale. I got into the lithium pre-sale. Wow, dude, that's insane. That's insane. Ooh. That's insane. I'm pretty sure I got into this pre-sale. I'm gonna have to find out where it is. This is insane. Wow. Yo, lithium doing serious damage. This thing is up from start. I slept on this last couple days. Apologize, guys. Up 280% gains. I mean, of course, it's going to have to come back down. Might be nice. That's a nice time to take some profits if you're in lithium. Be a beautiful time to take some profits. I need to find out if I have any, where they are, and get them to KuCoin it and take some money off the table. That is beautiful, man. Shout out to anyone that got into lithium. Unbelievable. And look, that's a bit of a cup and handle too as well. It's not perfect, but yes. You could take that wick as the side of the cup. It's a bit of a cup and handle form, you know. And boom, to the upside. And that's basically the measured move of the cup and handle too. The middle of that, one of these lows there. We're starting to hit. We were hitting gains when the market was just faux pas, like regular. We were starting to hit some serious gains. Now it's like, I mean, it's getting kind of crazy, right? It's weird. I don't remember getting rid of the KuCoin chart, and now I don't see it again, which is weird. Let's see. So there got a little bit of a sell-off, but this thing's holding. Now it's bouncing off previous support and resistance. If this bounces here, look for a big pump to the upside. That's, resistance, bounce off the resistance. That's what you're going for right now. Oversold in the 5 minute, ready to pop up to the upside yet again. I mean, this is interesting. This thing is getting heavy, man. $1.8 million market cap. We'll see. Let me refresh the page, see if the market cap's gone up a little bit. 1.844. There you go. Let's see that 1.39. Bouncing off previous support now. That cup and handle wants to rip. That has a big target up there. So, and look, it deletes your old work. See? Damn. Dag nabbit. Sometimes you go back to the time frame, it comes back. But no. This thing's on a tear to the upside. I mean, that's insane. It's very rare that I get into these insane little coins and they fly like this, so I'm extremely happy for this. Crypto Puff's up 127% gains, man. Unbelievable. 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 Anyway. And PooCoin, man. I think PooCoin, good time to get into PooCoin, man. The actual coin, PooCoin. It's only going to start going up again. If the market bottom, everything that kind of supported the market are going to do great. Like the Dex Guru, like whatever they're, whatever tokens that you use, Bogged Finance, the Bogged, that's probably going to do pretty good too. You want to take a look at stuff like that. I'll start getting you guys prepared. That's a lot like buying BNB. These are the tiny coins that support the market, right? Let's take a look at Mask right here and see what's going on with it. As I suggested, open a trade right there off of the bounce. So far, if you'd open the trade there, you'd be up. Off of this bounce off support, you'd be up 5.48%. So far, so good. 15 minutes oversold. That's okay. 1 hour is kind of cooking. Yeah, it's sideways now. It did just break above the 200-day moving average. And soon the moving average is going to get very tight. That's an indication this is going to explode to the upside. So if you can be patient and wait for these moving averages to get close, then it's going to... And I see a massive move. This is a huge cup and handle. I see about, from where we're at right now, let's look. We can extend this target. The percentage of the target. 54% gains coming out of this. And I got 10K in that. I think if I hold it for 1 month, I'll make about $5 grand. Highly likely off that one trade, So we'll see. That's my call. I'm sticking to it. And I'm not going to waver from my call. I have conviction. And I stick to my conviction no matter what. Okay. Let's see the call here. KP3R BUSD. I was looking at that last night. It was looking spicy. It broke out. It's doing a retest right now. So I said enter on a pullback, either there or there. Look, there seems to be the pullback. So I'm putting a call out right now. Highly likely this is doing it. That's the retest. So buy onto the retest. Okay. Enter on the pullback right there. Enter only on a pullback. There is the pullback. There's your entry. This is looking hot. I have a lifer probability meter, 1 to 10. This has an 8.5. Like, I'm just telling you, I do this all the time, and my instincts are telling me this is highly likely to play up to the upside. So, just something to think about again right here, as well as buy, right? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. It is about 12:30. I'm out of here for the day, guys. Thank you for being here. The Crypto Lifer is about to sign off. Let me take a look at the chat and see what's cracking. 2T incoming, 2 trillion. That's what I'm saying. Matic, mini flagging, gonna pump this eve. Thanks for the call. Shout out to Crypto Greg. You got it, brother. I got you, man. That guy's name is Lifer. Rodney Robinson, Patreon chats on Friday night. Oh, yeah. Do your own research. Yeah. Hi, you mind checking the dented USDT? Crypto euphoria almost in full effect. S&P looks like it's in a pennant. Hey, bro, would you do TA on Mogo? It's in a stock, not crypto. Just curious what you see. Much appreciated. Sunny Trades. Sunny, because you've been around for a while, I'll take a look at Mogo. Just for you. Just out of my own curiosity, honestly. Mogo on the NASDAQ. Okay, so first thing it did was it did a head and shoulder pattern that broke to the downside. I like telling the story behind things. Had a neckline of that head and shoulder pattern. Why don't I just put head and shoulders down here? I think I did one. Did I yet? I can't believe I didn't do that. Hold on. What am I doing that for every time? Let me start right now. And it should just be in here now. And I should just grab it whenever I need it. It's the funky symbol there. It probably got added there. There it is. Well, now I'm in it accidentally. So look. Shoulder, head, shoulder. And it's just to prove to you I could trade any market, Forex, stock, you name it. It doesn't matter. Measured move came right down there. Bang, nailed that, okay? Now you look at support and resistance on the daily time frame. Whenever you look at anything, okay? And it looks like we're going to be pulling a Fibonacci on this well as too. And you got to know your Fibonacci levels. And you got to know your support and resistance. And you got to know your moving averages. Okay? And you got to know your patterns. And if you can pull them all up at once, then that's when you start locking it in. Okay? Can you build a story? Do you know what's happening, right? This is on the daily time frame. I don't think you'll find a better analyst on the market, on any market, in any time. I truly believe I'm locked in right now. Especially, and there's times in my life where I'm so locked in right now. That's a cup and handle. Clearly, likely, highly likely to play up to the upside. Then you look at your support and resistance lines. And we're retesting this previous area. You might want to throw a VPVR up on that, which I will for you, and take a look. And that's why this is far worth a super chat. Send in a super chat while I'm doing this, man. Let me know that you like what I'm doing. All humans need gratification, and I like instant gratification. That's why the super chats help me out a lot. I'm ADHD. ADHD people like instant gratification. Bing! Oh, there's a super chat. Oh, thank you. It helps me just kind of move forward. That little bing. It's not even about the money to me. It's more about the energy, the information. Bing! So look at this. Rejection. Came back to the rejection, and we're bouncing off to the upside. Okay? Daily time frame wants to point down, though, so I'd wait for it to come back down again. Test the support or test this 200-day moving average. So you're looking for a flag, just like I was talking about on other time frames. You're looking for Mogo to do a flag here. If it stays in a flag while the daily resets, then this is time to stay in and ready to rock. No matter what it does, up or down, down or up, it stays in this region. This whole area is your buy zone, in my opinion. You buy it in here, and then we find out where is it going to go. And again, don't do anything I do in this channel. None of this is financial advice. Get yourself a financial advisor and do your own due diligence before getting into any coin, trade, stock, or project. Doesn't matter. Exchange for that matter. Mogo going up on the daily, right? After it resets. So watch the flag reset. And then in the bigger idea, yeah, this thing's going. This thing's gone. About to go up 183%. Then you want to look at the weekly. Is the weekly in your favor? It is. Weekly's ready to rock. So, yeah, this trade looks very good on the stock market. Mogo. The entry might not be perfect right now. It might go to 550. Might flap around in this area, but just DCA from $5 to $6.15. You know, buy as much as you can in that area and then unload it in like a month. You're going to make 183% gains. Highly likely to play out based off the Crypto Lifers analysis. And, and again, don't do anything I do in this channel. And none of this is financial advice. You also have swing up to swing up here, which is this, and this is what's called hidden bullish divergence, highly likely to play out. All right, everyone, I'm out for the day. Thank you for coming on. Let's take a look at Bitcoin before I jump on out of here, and I'll take a look at the chat as well. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for all the love. Bitcoin doing good so far there. And Bitcoin holding. We almost at with a 333 or second. We were a second late. And look at Bitcoin so far on the 1 hour. Just pen it, doing its thing. Seems like it's going to do something like this. And just kind of like, just kind of flag out a little bit. There's a chance it gets even more aggressive. And so we'll look. We'll watch it. And I'll keep you guys updated. If you're my Patrons, you get video updates throughout the day. You'll get one at like 2 o'clock. You'll get one at like 5. And hopefully one at 8 or 9, And then sometime right before I go to bed. You get between 2 and 4 video updates on Bitcoin every single day, on top of me and my analysts giving you the calls and the charts. Because that's gonna let you know what's happening in the whole market, right? So that's why I constantly update you with Bitcoin. People are really, really liking that. So if you're a patron on another group, you're not getting video updates every couple of hours on Bitcoin that's letting you know where your trades are going and what's happening, jump on into the Patreon for me. Also, once a week, I do a weekly screen share with my Patreons, and I give you my access to basically my token metrics account, which costs me $100 a month, basically, $89 a month. So you're getting, for $99 a month, you get a weekly screen share where I go over all my own ideas, my own calls. I even go over, tips of wealth management, how I got where I am. I share really personal stories, and I get to say things I couldn't say here on YouTube as well, right? Where I may be censored. You never know. And it's just and we get to do that 4 times. They last between 2 and 3 hours. I also do a Q&A at the end. That's every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And and on top of that, we then spend a good 40 minutes analyzing all the token metrics calls, because why not? If I pay for it, I want to give it to you guys. So it also makes the Patreon really worth getting into. There's really no reason why you wouldn't want to get into the Patreon. Anyway, guys, thank you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you so much for the love. And I'll see you guys on the next live stream tomorrow, remember, at 8 p.m. This is the longest stretch you go without a live stream. You don't see me from 12 all the way till 8 p.m. Please don't hyperventilate. Get a bag if you have to, if you're having hypoxia. and breathe into it. Everything will be okay. You'll see the Crypto Lifer Saturday night. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. If you came here, you're doing the right thing. Let me just look at the chat one last time. Take profits, guys. All the time, take profits. UTK, up, 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 up. Can you call that a cup and handle? Yes, we did. We already did. When you read Lifer's testimonies, read the testimonials. You'll really like them, the testimonials. Patreon fam is the next step, and you'll never look back. Thank you guys for being here. I love you all. Have a great day. You can do it too. Remember that. You can do it too. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next live stream. 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. If you came to the channel, you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. I'll see you tomorrow night at 8 p.m.